Hi, uh, today in this video we will be talking about the endocrine system, that is the chemical coordination and integration that we are going to see, that is done by the chemical coordination and integration is done by ductless glands or endocrine glands. There are two types of glands found in our body. One is called exocrine and another is called endocrine. The exocrine glands have duct. Say for example, the salivary gland is there, that is mandible. Say for example, maxillary gland. It is found above the maxilla, but through a duct, a tube, the saliva is secreted inside the mouth, which will be which will be mixing with the food and digestion takes place. Unlike salivary gland, the glands such as endocrine glands like thyroid, pituitary, thymus, these glands directly mix the hormone, that is secretion of the ductless glands or the endocrine glands, mixes the blood directly, and it acts as a chemical messenger, and it coordinates the body functions. So that we are going to see. Totally 6 ductless glands are found in the body. They are: first, pituitary gland is always called master of all endocrine glands. That is found in the diencephalon region, that is below the forebrain. That area is called diencephalon. That is found in the hypothalamus region. That is, the pituitary gland is found in the hypothalamus region. It has a the structure and other things we will see. That is pituitary gland. Then thyroid gland on either side of the trachea, and in the dorsal side parathyroid glands are found, and then the thymus glands found on the just above the heart, and next adrenal cortex and medulla found over the kidney, and the sex glands. So these are all, in the case of female it is ovary, and in the case of male it is testis. So totally 6 ductless glands are found in the body. So the ductless glands are if efficiently and effectively functions, then a man is said to be a man of that is in all aspects he will be a perfect man or a personality man. So personality in terms of his character and his motivation and the role which he does, that is called personality. So he is a personality. That's why the meditation and other things are basing on the endocrine glands are found in the body. Wherever the endocrine glands are found in the body, there the meditation points are found. So totally 6 meditation points are found. So that we are going to see. Now we will see the chemical nature of hormones. Unlike the other glands, these hormones are based on amino acid derivative hormone, that is adrenaline, noradrenaline, or norepinephrine or norepinephrine. These are all found in the above the kidney. Adrenal medulla is there, and adrenal cortex is there. It is found in the adrenal medulla. These are all called fight and flight mechanism. Whenever the body requires energy, the adrenaline secretes more, and reverse. Noradrenaline is reversed to the adrenaline. That is the amino acid derivatives. The second is peptide hormone, that is oxytocin and vasopressin. Oxytocin function is it during the delivery time, the uterus compresses and parturition takes place. Like that, even it helps for the pelvis region expands because of the secretion of oxytocin. And vasopressin helping the vascular the tubes to constrict or expand to regulate the regulate the blood pressure, and this is found in the posterior lobe of the pituitary gland, and somatotropin is found in the hypothalamus. These are all peptide hormones, and now we will see the protein hormones or polypeptide hormones. That is gonadotropic hormone, that is helping for the development of the gonads, female gonad or male gonads, gonadotropin. Or somatotropic hormone is growth hormone, and thyrotropic hormone, it is found in the anterior lobe of the pituitary gland, and then insulin and glucagon is found in the pancreas, and parothromone found in the parathyroid. Then human chorionic gonadotropin hormone, these are all for helping for the placental development. Human chorionic, somatomamotropin, and relaxin of placenta. So these are all for helping for the formation of the placenta after the conception. Then we will see the steroid hormone. The example of steroid hormone is aldosterone, cortisol, and corticoids. These are all found in the adrenal cortex. Then testosterone is found in the testes, meant for sperm development. Ovaries, in which estrogen and progesterone are released. That is, then it is also meant for placental development. And the last one is iodothyronine, thyroxine or iodine with amino acid. These are all helping for the release of thyroxine, T3 and T4 thyroxine, that is meant for metabolism. Then hypothalamus, then we will see the 6 glands are in first the pituitary gland is found in the below, this is called cerebrum, and below the this is area is called diencephalon, and in diencephalon, in the floor of the diencephalon, the pituitary gland are found in the extend from this area is below the diencephalon, hypothalamus region is found, and below the hypothalamus the pituitary gland is found, which extends from the thalamus region. Particularly the posterior part is attached through the structure called infundibulum, a small structure called infundibulum that connects the posterior part of the pituitary gland with hypothalamus. This is with regard to the pituitary gland. Then on this is larynx. On either side of in the larynx, on either side the thyroid glands are found, and on the dorsal side we will see the parathyroid glands. Then just above the heart, the thymus glands are found. This is thymus glands are found, thymus, and in the kidney, above the kidney, that is the kidney is bean shaped, and just above the kidney the adrenal cortex are found, cortex and medulla region. Here adrenaline is secreted, and just above the adrenaline the pancreas is there, and this pancreas alpha beta cells are there, and that secrete insulin and glucagon. And then in the testis, in the case of male, the testis is there the testosterone is produced, like that. In the case of female, this is uterus, and in the uterus the oviductal funnel, and in between the ovary is attached here. From the ovary, the ovum is released, and through the fallopian tube the ovum is enters into the fallopian tube. So these are all the endocrine glands, because they don't have any duct or tube to mixes their secretion with blood. Straight away the secretion of the ductless glands mixes with blood. That's why it is called endocrine glands. So these are all the second thing is what are the ductless glands and how many ductless glands are found. That is totally 6 type of ductless glands are found. Then we'll see the hypothalamus. A hypothalamus region is a region formed by the diencephalon region, and the lateral regions are there, and the top region and bottom. The hypothalamus is found in the bottom of the diencephalon, and the hypothalamus from the hypothalamus region, the hypothalamus region itself is an endocrine gland. It secretes the hypothalamus secretes about 9 endocrine hormones, and from there, though it is secreted, the entire control mechanism is with the pituitary gland. That hypothalamus is always is found on the basal part of the diencephalon, and it is also a part of the forebrain. It consists of neural tissue consisting of anterior lobe and pituitary. Then we will see the from the hypothalamus, the pituitary gland is extended, and there is it consists of this is pituitary gland. These two are pituitary gland. This region is called hypothalamus, and the pituitary thalamus is having anterior lobe, posterior lobe, and intermediate lobe. From the hypothalamus region, the neural glands are there. The neural glands consisted with the artery of the blood vessels, and it forms a portal vein, and then the artery again it leaves the artery. And the posterior lobe is having purely neural glands, and this neural gland is this is dendron, this is axon. From this also secretes hormones, and it links with the pituitary gland. So this is with regard to the hypothalamus region, and the hypothalamus secretes 9 hormones: thyrotropic releasing hormone, and growth hormone, then growth hormone, and growth hormone release inhibiting hormone also there, growth and gonadotropin releasing hormone, prolactin releasing hormone, prolactin inhibiting hormone, and adenocorticotropic releasing hormone, melanocyte releasing hormone, and melanocyte inhibiting hormone. So these are all 9 types of hormones are secreted from the hypothalamus. Hypo means below, and it is the thalamus region. It founds below the thalamus. That's what it is called hypothalamus. Then from the extension of the hypothalamus, the pituitary glands are found in the diencephalon, the end of the diencephalon, and it has anterior portion and posterior portion, and then middle lobe, anterior lobe, posterior lobe, and middle lobe. Then the pituitary gland is always called hypophysis, and it secretes some 5 hormones are secreted from this pituitary hormone. In the anterior lobe, in various places the hormones are secreted, that is anterior hormone, posterior hormone, middle hormone. In the anterior hormone, the hormone of anterior lobe, the growth hormone. In the growth hormone, if it is secreted less, then dwarfism is caused. The person will be shorter in nature, and if it secretes more during childhood age, then gigantism will be caused, and in the that is adolescent stage, if it secretes more, then the abnormality in growth will be there, that is long bones, arms, hands, and improportionate development will be there. Even sometimes death may also occur. That is with regard to this is called acromegaly. Acromegaly is the improper secretion of pituitary hormone during that is in the stage of maturity stage, that is the teenage stage or adolescent stage. During adolescent stage, if the pituitary hormone secretes more, then the process happens in the human body is called acromegaly. Mega means bigger size. The improportionate development of the parts will develop. That is the hands, long bones, long arms, long hands, like that. And the next one is thyroid stimulating hormone. The third one, actino ACTH hormone. Then adenocorticotropin hormone. Then prolactin. Then GSN gonad stimulating hormone. That gonad stimulating hormone, in that follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone is there. That is connected with gonad stimulating hormone. Then hormones of the intermediate loop, that is in this is intermediate loop, and in that place melatonin secreting hormone will be there. And in the posterior lobe, hormones of posterior lobe, here the two types of hormones are secreted. One is called oxytocin and another is antidiuretic hormone. This is with regard to the hormones. With regard to the functions, the thyrotropic, we will see the functions also. The gonadotropic hormones, growth hormone is meant for growth. Dwarfism is caused if it is the hormone secretion is less. Gigantism will cause if it is more. And acromegaly, that is improper secretion during adolescent stage. And thyroid stimulating hormone is meant for metabolism. Thyroxine T3 and T4 is secreted. Adenocorticotropin hormone is meant for maintaining the blood pressure and all. Prolactin is meant for the milk secretion after parturition. And gonadostimulating hormone is meant for releasing the gonads. So there are two types of, in the case of ovary, it is follicle stimulating hormone, and when it matures, it releases, and then again it develops after that is menstruation. That is called luteinizing hormone. Again it develops, then ovary is formed. That is called luteinizing hormone. Then hormone of intermediate lobe, that is melatonin stimulating hormone. This melatonin stimulating hormone is meant for the entry of light. Suppose if the during daytime the entry of light is more, so the sleep will not be there. During night time the melatonin secretion is less, and then the people will be will shrink and sleep will be caused. That is for melatonin stimulating hormone. And then the hormones of the posterior lobe secretes two types of hormones, that is oxytocin. And oxytocin is meant for the relaxing of the uterus during childbirth. That is called parturition. And also it is meant for milk secretion. And this is antidiuretic hormone, is opposite to diuretic hormone. Diuretic hormone, lot of urine will be urine output will be there, and the reabsorption in the that is in the nephron, in the collecting duct, the reabsorption will take place. That is, say, the water and other minerals will be, say for example, sodium, potassium will be reabsorbed, and if more antidiuretic hormone is there, it will be absorbed. Otherwise, everything will be, the water loss will be there, and the electrolyte loss will be there. That is antidiuretic hormone. Then we will see the pineal gland. The pineal gland is found on the cerebral cortex, on the parietal lobe, and it is reddish grey in color, and it protrudes from roof of third ventricle. It also melatonin and serotonin. It produces melatonin and for serotonin. These are all for maintaining the blood pressure in the body. Melatonin and serotonin. This is with regard to pineal gland is a P-shaped gland found on the that is the occipital region in the cerebral cortex. It found on the third ventricle and it protrudes from the roof of the third ventricle. That is with regard to the pineal gland. So the next other hormone, other glands we'll see in the next part of the video. That is thyroid hormone, then thymus, and then the pancreas, which consists of glucagon. The alpha beta cells releases glucagon and insulin, and the adrenal cortex and sex glands. These things we will see in the next video. தமிழில் சொல்லப்போனால் இதற்கு நாளமில்லா சுரப்பிகள் என்று பெயர். நாளமில்லா சுரப்பிகள் என்றால் சுரப்பிகள் அதனுடைய சுரப்பி நீரை இரத்தத்துடன் கலப்பதற்கோ அல்லது வேறு ஒரு அங்கத்துடன் இணைப்பதற்கு ஒரு டியூப் ஒரு நாளம் தேவைப்படுகிறதில்லை. இங்கே இந்த நாளமில்லா சுரப்பிகளில் இருந்து சுரக்கின்ற நீர்கள் நேரடியாக இரத்தத்தில் கலக்கின்றது. அதற்கு ஹார்மோன்கள் என்று பெயர், அல்லது கெமிக்கல் மெஷின் என்று பெயர். அந்த ஹார்மோனுக்கு டியூப் இல்லாததால் இது நாளமில்லா சுரப்பிகள் என்று பெயர். 6 வகையான நாளமில்லா சுரப்பிகள் இருக்கின்றது. பிட்யூட்டரி சுரப்பி, மாஸ்டர் கிளாண்ட் என்று பெயர். அதோடு அல்லாமல் பீனியல் கிளாண்ட் இருக்கிறது. அடுத்ததாக தைராய்டு, பாரதைராய்டு கிளாண்ட், தைமஸ் கிளாண்ட், அண்ட் தென் தி பேங்க்ரியாஸ், கணையம். அடுத்ததாக அட்ரிலின் கிளாண்ட் இருக்கிறது. அடுத்ததாக செக்ஸ் கிளாண்ட்ஸ், ஆண் உறுப்பிலிருந்து, அதாவது டெஸ்டிஸிலே டெஸ்டோஸ்டிரோன் சுரக்கிறது. பெண் இதிலிருந்து ஓவரிலிருந்து ஓவம் ரிலீஸ் ஆகுவதற்கு இந்த குனோடோட்ராபின் ஹார்மோன் தேவைப்படுகிறது. இவைகளெல்லாம் நாளமில்லா சுரப்பிகள் என்று அவைகளிலே அடங்கும். So with this we conclude this video.